Think about it. When massive ideas or extraordinary feats take center stage, do we often find ourselves ignoring the tiny details that make a real difference? It's like how our gaze gets glued to colossal achievements, while the smaller stuff flies right under our radar. But let's flip this around. What if it's not just about being drawn to enormity? What if it's actually about appreciating the power of the little things we often overlook? That can add up to make a huge impact. Get ready to meet some record breakers. It seems like the world has a soft spot for living giants, and when it comes to size, these extraordinary creatures are truly hard to beat. If you're as fascinated by massive marvels as we are, stick around because we're diving into a list of the most unbelievable huge creatures out there. Let's start with the tallest of them all, the giraffe. Now, you'd think that any giraffe would be quite tall, given their average height of 4.5 meters, and yes, they undeniably are massive. However, meet Zulu, a giraffe so extraordinary, he stands out from the crowd at an astonishing 5.7 meters. That's nearly half a basketball court taller than his pals. Zulu's enormity is truly mind-boggling. Tipping the scales at an impressive 1.3 tons, he's a gentle giant that's won hearts everywhere. Just imagine getting to pat his head or brush his adorable nose. It's enough to melt anyone's heart. Now let's hop on over to our next record breaker. Meet Darius, the biggest rabbit in town. This lovable bundle of fur is part of the continental giant breed and can grow up to an astonishing 1.2 meters in length, making him a true softie among supersized stars. Darius, the record-breaking rabbit, isn't just long. He's also super tall, reaching an incredible height of 1.32 meters. This adorable giant weighs in at around 50 pounds and has a voracious appetite that'll blow your mind along with his son Jeff. Darius munches through an astonishing 2,000 carrots and no less than 700 apples every single year. That's a whole lot of crazy-stuffing power. And let's talk budget. Feeding these furry friends doesn't come cheap, costing owner Ed Edwards a whopping $1,410 annually. But judging by the love in her eyes, it's clear that for her, Darius and Jeff are worth every penny. Now let's give a big round of applause. Or should we say, a perfect high five. Because it's time to shine the spotlight on another incredible pet. Meet Ludo, the record-breaking feline who'll have you fawning over his fabulous length. Just like our rabbit buddies, this stunning house cat is part of the family and loved just as much for being the longest of them all. So if you're a fellow cat enthusiast or simply can't resist those adorable whiskers, get ready to be blown away by Ludo's amazing story. And don't forget to let us know, are you team dog or team cat? This majestic Maine Coon named Ludo was destined for greatness. His massive size already hinted at it. But who knew he'd grow up to become the longest domesticated cat of all time, stretching an impressive 118.33 centimeters. Don't worry, though. Despite his enormous length, Ludo is as gentle as can be and would love to meet you. Now let's gallop over to Jerry Gilbert's incredible horse, Big Jake. This gentle giant stands at a whopping 210.2 centimeters tall and weighs a massive 2,600 pounds. But don't worry, he's all heart. He gets along famously with animals and works hard. When hitched up to a wagon, talk about a real-life royalty. You won't believe what keeps Big Jake's incredible size in check. He munches on an impressive daily diet of 1.5 bales of hay and 40 quarts of oats. No weightlifting regime for this giant, just good old-fashioned hard work and a healthy appetite. Now, let's head to the Myrtle Beach Safari and meet Hercules, the largest legger in the world. Talk about a jaw-dropper. This gentle giant stretches an enormous 3.33 meters long and stands tall at 1.25 meters high, weighing a staggering 922 pounds. Did you know that leggers are often bigger than their lion and tiger parents, while tigans, on the other hand, tend to be smaller? Mind blown. Get ready for a monster of epic proportions. Meet Lulong, the longest crocodile ever recorded. Back in 2011, when Cassius held the title with his impressive 5.48 meters, Lulong snatched the crown by measuring an unbelievable 6.17 meters long. Just imagine trying to handle this beast, as it took a massive team of 100 people to drag him onto land. Talk about a wild ride. Let's give a pause-womb shout-out to Zeus, the tallest dog of them all. This incredible canine could reach an astonishing height of 2.2 meters tall when he stood on his hind legs. Oh, can you picture the jaw-dropping sight? Not only was Zeus a record breaker, but he also showed us that dogs are truly man's best friends, reminding us of life's most valuable lesson: loyalty and companionship. Hold your breath as we dive into an epic record breaker. Hercules, the largest stingray to ever swim our oceans. This gentle giant measured a massive 7 meters in width and weighed a whopping 1,322 kilograms. Can you imagine coming face to face with such an enormous creature? Despite its intimidating size, Hercules ruled the seas with an impressive heart, reminding us that even the biggest of all can be truly gentle giants. Get ready to meet a massive marine marvel that'll leave you speechless. Jeff Corwin's incredible catch of an enormous stingray weighed an astonishing 800 pounds and measured an unbelievable 243 centimeters wide, with its longest part stretching nearly 4.3 meters. It took 2 hours of non-stop effort to reel this gentle giant in, a true testament to the power and size of these underwater wonders. Thanks to Jeff's amazing discovery, we're now aware that stingrays can be truly ginormous creatures that deserve our respect and admiration. Fasten your seatbelts, folks. We've got a record breaker to introduce you to Medusa, the longest living captive snake, measuring an astonishing 7.67 meters from head to tail. This gargantuan reticulated python took over the title on October 12, 2011, and is safely under the care of Full Moon Productions Incorporated in Kansas City. As you step into edge of Hell Haunted House, where Medusa resides, be prepared for a spine-tingling encounter with this mesmerizing beauty that's sure to leave you stunned. Don't just look at her. Take a moment to appreciate her massive size and let out a silent wow when you catch your breath. Meet Blossom, the incredible record-breaking Holstein cow who touched hearts with her extraordinary height of 1.9 meters. That's almost as tall as a grown adult. Recognized as the world's tallest cow, this lovely lady stole everyone's attention, weighing an impressive 2,000 pounds. But what makes Blossom truly special is her heartwarming story. She lived life on her own terms as a beloved pet after retiring from calf-rearing duties. Her friendly demeanor and gigantic size make us remember our dear Blossom, who left us far too soon, but will always be in our memories. Blossom not only won hearts with her gigantic size, but also became a superstar on the farm. After retiring from calf-rearing duties, she took on an even bigger role as their official greeter. Who needs a fancy gate when you have a 1.9-meter tall cow saying hello? Her height was the perfect way to welcome visitors and make them go wow about the farm's image. Speaking of amazing animals, we'd love to hear from you now. Share with us your favorite giant animal encounters or incredible records in the comments section below. Let's create an epic list together. That's a wrap, folks. If you just learned something new or had fun with Blossom the giant cow, be sure to hit that subscribe button so we can keep bringing you more edutainment like this. Don't stop there. Explore our entire library of videos and let us know which ones are your favorites by leaving a comment. You can also stay up to date on what